has experienced a radiation hazard breach. For your own safety, please proceed immediately to the nearest hard shelter in an orderly fashion.
We made a discovery on Phoebe.
An extrasolar life form.
Maybe you can appreciate what it is. An organism that can repurpose other life forms and use them to evolve.
Into what?
That's what we're trying to find out. In a controlled, isolated environment that can be sterilized if it gets out of hand.
And that's why you were willing to start a war?
Have you heard of Genghis Khan? He built one of the greatest empires in human history. Killed or displaced a quarter of the entire population on Earth during his conquests. Today, that's the equivalent of 10 billion people. Eris is hardly a rounding error by comparison.
And that justifies all this.
Of course it does. The protomolecule wasn't sent here by accident. Earth was its target. It was sent to hijack life on our planet for its own ends. You can't save Eros. All you can do now is waste the data and ensure that every man, woman, and child on that rock die for nothing. Without this work, humanity will be left unarmed, ignorant, vulnerable to an enemy who has already fired the first shot.
We're gonna need complete access to the data, as well as the names of everyone responsible for setting this in motion.
Done.
But we are also at a singular moment in history. We have been confronted by the unknown in a way that is unprecedented. Activity first on Eris, now on Venus. The unmistakable existence of advanced alien life whose mission and purpose we cannot fathom. We must not shy away from this or pretend otherwise.
This is your moment. You may think that you're scared, but you're not. That isn't fear. That's your sharpness. That's your power.
Does this remind you of Vesta?
This is nothing like Vesta.
Arguments over faction and party must be set aside so that we can turn our attention to this most pressing mystery. And that, I must tell you, with the greatest sorrow, is the truth that Mars has turned away from.
Who's gonna feast on Earth's sky and drink their rivers dry? Who's gonna stop their mountains into fine Martian dust? Till the rains fall hard on Olympus Mons, who are we? I can't hear you! Who are we?
No one has more right to this. None more prepared. We are the belt. We are strong. We are sharp. And we don't feel fear. This moment belongs to us. For Barcelona!
Barcelona! Barcelona!
The Belters will try to enlist you to their cause. Do not put your dick in it. It's fucked enough already.